Street, yes. This is the People's Climate March. Thank you so much to Carla Wills, who's out there also. Our whole team is here, and there is a team right with us right now. I'm Emmy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Nermeen Sheikh is out talking to people, and she'll be bringing them in as we talk to them. Medea Benjamin is up next. But I see someone who I saw last week at the March for Science. Clearly, she is relentless. Julia Olsen, what are you doing back?
Hi, Amy. We've been here all week. We did a big speak out in front of the Supreme Court with 4 U.S. senators who are supporting these young people suing the Trump administration for violating their fundamental rights to life, liberty, and property under the U.S. Constitution.
I see you have a sticker. It says hashtag youthvgov. What do you mean?
That's the kind of the hashtag for the case and for the effort of these young people trying to secure their rights to a climate system that will sustain them and future generations.
You started by suing the Obama administration with people under 21.
That's right, because for over 5 decades, the U.S. government has been taking actions to embed a fossil fuel energy system that is causing climate change.
So let's go to some of the people who are involved with the suit. What's your name?
I'm Aji Piper. I'm 16 years old. I'm actually from Seattle, Washington.
And talk about why you're involved with this.
I'm involved with the suit because it's really important to take this to the next level. It's, the climate movement, it can only go so far when you get the power of the people, but at some level you need to make large changes in government, and through the courts is one way that you can do that.
Why do you care about the environment so much?
I mean, why do I care about drinking fresh water and breathing clean air and living a future? It's my life that's out there. And when we talk about climate change, we're talking about really saving people's lives and not really saving the planet, right? It's the future generations that are going to be impacted by this, and so it's the future generations' lives that are at stake here.
And can you tell me your name?
My name is Levi and Jaime.
And Levi, how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
And what are you doing here?
I'm here for the People's Climate March, and I'm with some of the other plaintiffs that are part of this lawsuit.
Are you part of the lawsuit?
Yes, I'm the youngest plaintiff in this lawsuit.
So why? Why are you part of a lawsuit at 9 years old?
Well, I'm part of this lawsuit because I want to have a stable environment for my future and future generations' futures.
Where do you live?
I live in Florida.
Where?
In India Atlantic. It's a barrier island.
And how is it affected by climate change?
Well, we're having really big dune erosions, and we're also having a giant drought in Florida. And there's been way more wildfires than there already is. And also, I'm on a barrier island, so if climate change continues, then sea level rise will be even worse than it already is, and then Florida could be underwater, and then I wouldn't have a home.
And I'd like to ask you your name, where you're from, how old you are.
I'm Jamie Butler. I'm 16, and I'm from the Navajo Reservation in Arizona.
You're Dine.
Yeah.
Talk about how climate change affects the reservation and affects you.
Climate change is affecting my reservation because the water, all the good water is drying up, and we already have like a limited amount of good drinking water to live on. So I'm fighting because I'm trying to preserve everything that my culture has, and if we don't have any water, it's harder to preserve everything.
Do you have a message for President Trump?
Don't mess up too much.
Don't mess up too much. How about you guys?
Well, I think my message is we'll see you in court.
See him in court. And you, Levi?
Don't frack our water. Don't frack our earth.
Don't frack our earth. Well, I want to thank you all for being with us as you speak over the din of protest here in Washington, D.C. Thanks so much. Let me read you some of the signs as Nermeen Sheikh rejoins us. Oh, hope will never be silent. Be kind to your mother, with a picture of planet Earth. Fossil fool, that's F-O-O-L. Impeach the Grand Inquisitor. Your choice,